Hello everyone, Kik here, which means you are in for robots with integrated AIs that are already capable of a lot. Mercedes-Benz, which will hire the humanoid robot Apollo for heavy labor. The new law banning the most dangerous AIs. Midjourney introducing a new feature that allows generating different images with one recognizable character. The first flight of the Japanese private rocket Kairos, which lasted only 5 seconds, and Elon Musk successfully launching the giant Starship rocket. All this and much more right now, let's go! Today we will start with the robotics manufacturer Figure, about which we have been talking a lot lately. The company presented the first fruits of its collaboration with OpenAI, a recent agreement on the development of next-generation artificial intelligence models for androids. With the help of cameras integrated into the robot F1, data is sent to a large visual language model trained by OpenAI. Figure's own neural network also receives a picture at a frequency of 10 Hz through the robot's cameras. The OpenAI model is also responsible for the android's ability to understand human speech. All these streams of information are transformed by the neural network into fast, low-level, agile actions of F1. A clear example of all this was shown in a video where, standing in front of a kitchen table, F1 described everything it sees and then correctly interpreted a human's request to give him something edible, carefully extending an apple to him. Then, the robot throws away trash and puts a plate and cup in the dryer. During the video shooting, the robot was not controlled by anyone, and the recording was not sped up during editing. And this, in our humble opinion, is a truly remarkable result of collaboration, which is just 2 weeks old. The company's ultimate goal is the enslavement of humanity, although the company's head does not say so yet. He only hints, saying that the goal is to train the model in such a way that it could control the actions of billions of humanoid robots. Let's see when they succeed, and to make sure you don't miss this moment, make sure you click the ding-ding. And here's the German automaker Mercedes-Benz and the humanoid robot developer Apptronik announcing a partnership agreement, under which the parties will cooperate in seeking applications for high-tech robotics in Mercedes-Benz production. As part of the agreement, Mercedes-Benz is launching a pilot project to test the abilities of Apptronik's humanoid robot Apollo for performing various tasks in car manufacturing, such as delivering assembly kits to the production line while simultaneously checking components. In the future, Apollo's abilities to deliver kits of parts at later stages of the production process are to be tested. According to the press release, the use of humanoid robots will help companies like Mercedes-Benz deploy robotics optimized for working in spaces designed for people, allowing them to avoid costly full-scale modernization of facilities for their use, mainly by robots, not humans. The humanoid robot Apollo has a height of 173 centimeters, weighs 73 kg, and is capable of lifting loads weighing up to 25 kg. It is designed to work in industrial premises together with people. At the same time, Apollo's computational capabilities will allow expanding the AI use scenarios for which it was originally created. Meanwhile, the long-awaited Midjourney update has arrived, the character reference feature, which allows generating different images with one recognizable character. The feature is intended for characters generated by neural networks or drawn by artists, not for real people and animals. They say that real photos are likely to be blurred or distorted. However, driven by curiosity, Midjourney clients have already tested the update on photographs of celebrities. The results are quite acceptable. One user got very realistic pictures with Ronaldo. Usually, it's hard for neural networks to consistently generate the same character due to inconsistent responses. For each separate request, AI strives to generate something new, even if previous keywords are used in the prompts. The Midjourney developers have circumvented this limitation with the href tag, which users can add at the end of their requests. The tag refers AI to a character sample via a URL. The generator will copy its facial features, hair and eye color, physique, and even clothing. Moreover, you can copy the link to an image you have already created in Midjourney using the copy link feature. Midjourney will finally stop being a source of inspiration and transform into a serious tool for professional designers, artists, and content managers. However, these improvements come at the cost of ethical issues. The young American company Cognition introduced the Devin project. It is a new neural network capable of independently carrying out the full cycle of software development. This is not a primitive AI-based assistant for writing code, but a full-fledged software engineer capable of performing tasks no worse than a human. Devin, trained to reason, independently plans and implements projects in the field of software writing, making thousands of decisions during their execution. The AI learns, corrects mistakes made, and navigates the context. Cognition equipped Devin with the necessary developer tools for organic organic integration into existing workflows. Devin quickly learns unfamiliar tools simply by reading the documentation. The AI creates and deploys fully functional web applications, adding new features as user feedback is received. Devin is capable of identifying, fixing, and debugging issues in the code, acting as a full participant in projects. The neural network also installs and configures large language models based on instructions from research repositories. On one hand, the introduction of such a tool can significantly relieve working software engineers by taking on routine tasks and leaving more complex and creative tasks to humans. On the other hand, the emergence of such a platform raises questions about the future of humans in this profession and their coexistence with AI and software development. At the current stage, AI helps automate many tasks, but innovative aspects of development and control still remain with humans. Devin is a powerful tool, but it is unlikely to eliminate the need for living specialists. Let's move on. The European Parliament voted for the Artificial Intelligence Act, which bans the use of AI with unacceptable risks and introduces regulation for less dangerous types of AI. In the new rules, the European Parliament bans certain applications of artificial intelligence that threaten the rights of citizens. This includes biometric categorization systems, a ban on extracting facial images from the internet, or surveillance camera recordings to create facial recognition databases. Also prohibited is emotion recognition at the workplace and in schools, social scoring, police activity based solely on profiling a person or their characteristics. Artificial intelligence that manipulates people's behavior or exploits their vulnerabilities is also banned. The legislation classifies AI into 4 risk categories: unacceptable risk, high risk, limited risk, and minimal or no risk. High-risk artificial intelligence systems will be subject to strict checks before they are released to the market. These requirements include adequate risk assessment and mitigation systems, activity logging to ensure traceability of results, measures for human oversight, and others. But let's talk about something positive. Want to assess the scale of production at one of Tesla's newest factories in Germany? Then this is for you. Giga Berlin was opened 2 years ago and specializes in the production of Tesla Model Y crossovers and battery packs. What immediately catches the eye is the number of robots involved at all stages of production, from casting, stamping, and manufacturing plastics to painting and assembling cars. It is noted that Giga Berlin cost the company approximately $5 billion and is currently the most technologically advanced Tesla production in the world. Despite the advanced and eco-friendly technologies, the factory has already faced eco-terrorism. A little more than a week before the publication of the video tour, one of the electrical substations was set on fire by dissatisfied EU citizens. And what's a kick without space? After 2 previous failures, Elon Musk's SpaceX company finally succeeded in launching this Starship rocket prototype into Earth orbit on March 14, 2024. Subsequently, it is to deliver astronauts to the Moon and then, even further, to Mars. In the course of the previous 2 attempts, which took place on April 20th and November 18th last year, the rocket exploded. This time, the launch from the spaceport near Boca Chica Beach, Texas, went without incident. All 33 engines of the giant 122-meter rocket's super heavy booster worked properly, after which it separated from the main part. SpaceX plans to test the opening and closing of the Starship payload bay to check its ability to deliver satellites and other cargoes into space. The company also intends to relaunch the engines in space to conduct onboard tests. And then in the future, Starship ships could refuel each other directly in orbit. Starship is expected to orbit half the globe, then decelerate in the atmosphere and freely fall into the Indian Ocean. Soft landing is a goal for future tests. The first attempt by the Japanese private company Space One to launch its first rocket, Kairos, ended in failure, Bloomberg reported. A few seconds after the start, the rocket exploded because the self-destruct mechanism was activated. Although this is regrettable, we are pleased that the self-destruct device worked quickly and no one was harmed, the governor of Wakayama told reporters. The initial launch of the 18-meter Kairos rocket was scheduled for Saturday, March 9th, but was postponed after the company detected the presence of a ship in the safety zone designated for the flight. The first rocket of the startup, supported by Canon, was supposed to deliver a satellite for the Japanese government. The command for self-destruction was sent to the ship about 5 seconds after launch. Following the investigation, the company will make a decision regarding future flights. Space One was founded in 2018. Among the company's investors are Canon Electronics, IHI Aerospace Engineering, Shimizu, and the Japan Development Bank. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to not miss a fresh portion of handpicked news. Goodbye!